Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman invites you to mark 1 year since Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th. Join us as we come together this Monday, October 7th at 6 p.m. at the Harry Chapin Lakeside Theater in Eisenhower Park. Let's stand together in solidarity with Israel and those held hostage Monday, October 7th, 6 p.m. at Eisenhower Park. For more information, visit nassaucountyny.gov.
You're commuting home with Katz and Cosby. Now, here's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby on 77 WABC.
Florida, the hurricane. With us today is Jimmy Patronis, the CFO of Florida, the second highest ranking officer in Florida. Jimmy, tell us what the heck is going on.
So look, in some ways, some people will say we dodged a bullet. Where this storm was on a track to make landfall in Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, that whole area, 3.3 million people live there. The storm went a little bit south. So instead of pushing water into Tampa Bay, it sucked water out of Tampa Bay. But what were some of the consequences is we had horrific tornadoes all north of Palm Beach County. So this is where we're en route right now to what's called St. Lucie County, where even the sheriff's office was hit by a tornado.
Wow. So are you saying you feel that we did dodge a bullet? It could have been a lot worse?
It really could have, Mr. John. I mean, I think look, we're going to have insurance claims, but as we look at a loss of life issue, because Hurricane Helene had hit a little bit over a week ago, everybody in Florida learned that the stove was hot, especially in that community. So people heeded the warnings, they evacuated. And as I've been talking to our urban search and rescue teams, they were in Pinellas. They said the people still have debris in their front yards from the last storm. We're not finding anybody. It's actually a pretty good set of circumstances. And
how's the east coast of Florida? Was it largely unaffected?
So the east coast, primarily the biggest problem we're going to have is northern Palm Beach County, Martin County, and St. Lucie County. That's Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, Stewart. Those areas over there had severe tornadoes. So they have tracked as many as 130 tornado warnings and about 30 tornadoes that touched down. In my history of being on the job, I've never seen that type of tornado activity.
I didn't realize that Florida has that kind of tornado activity.
It was just the circumstances of this storm, and every storm is different. We've learned something from every storm. This particular storm spawned tornadoes that you couldn't predict them, nor could you have prepared for them because how instantaneous they come out of nowhere.
Well, I brag about St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, that in 100 years there's never been a head-on hurricane there. Because, the Indian gods are watching over it or something.
Yeah, so there's Indian mounds there, and they're over in Bradenton, too. So, I mean, I told one of the folks, actually I was talking to the former governor of Florida, Bob Martinez, and he brought it up. And I said, Governor, I'm going to take a bucket of that Indian mound, I'm going to spread it all over the state so hurricanes don't come here anymore at all.
That sounds pretty good. Well, I wish everybody luck, and I hope you guys clean up real soon so I can come visit.
Well, and I got to give a little shout-out to your neighbor next door. We were driving down I-95, and this massive convoy of New Jersey Task Force 1 Urban Search and Rescue first responders were driving south, and we're just very grateful from all of our friends in the north that have come down to administer aid in our time of need. They're saints. Very appreciative.
Well, Jimmy Patronis, CFO of Florida, second highest ranking officer in Florida. Thank you so much. God bless America. God bless Florida. And how do you say it to New Yorkers?
Come on down.
We'll be down. Thank you so much.
Take care, Mr. John.